Your personal information is being sold online right now, not by hackers, but by data brokers, companies you've never heard of that collect your personal information and sell it. There are hundreds of these sites gathering your phone number, home address, your relatives' information, even your browsing activity, and once your data is out there, it spreads fast. That's why scam calls know your name. It's how strangers can look you up in seconds. And trying to remove your data yourself can take hours per site, with no guarantee it stays gone. Aura does it for you. They automatically find your information and send removal requests to over 200 data broker sites, then keep monitoring to make sure it stays gone, because your data can be relisted at any time. With Aura, you can even see where and when your data was found and removed. The longer your data stays out there, the more it spreads. Try Aura for free at aura.com/hidden. That's aura.com/hidden to try Aura for free.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Tuesday, June 8th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. As a reminder, this week, starting June 8th, is the invite-only virtual event Instagram Creator Week. Around 5,000 people, 3 days of virtual sessions aimed at helping creators build their personal brands on Instagram and Facebook. I was not invited. I'm not sure why I wasn't invited. I feel that I create a lot of content, but whatever. We'll take that up another time. Ahead of Instagram's Creator Week, they announced branded content updates, primarily the ability to tag two brands in a single sponsored post. If you're not familiar with branded partnerships, they are extremely important. Here's the concept. If you are a brand and you want to work with an influencer, you might hire them and they make a post on their account. But how can you share that post? If you share it on your own account, you can't target the influencer's followers. But with a branded partnership, you can. You can actually promote the post that the influencer makes as long as they have you tagged as a branded partner. So here's what's changing. Now, creators will be able to tag up to two brands in a single piece of branded content. However, both brands will be able to see the other participating brand in the ad before they decide if they want to approve it as an ad campaign. One other slight change here, creators will be able to publish sponsored posts while waiting for approval from brand partners. In these specific cases, the paid partnership label will appear above the post, but will not have a specific brand name until the approval goes through. I think this is really cool because if you do a branded partnership for something and the influencer or creator posts Friday night at midnight or over the weekend when maybe no one at that brand is working or checking that account, or maybe there's some time zone things going on, why wait? Post it and let the influencer's followers see that post right away, and then later it can be approved so that it can be used as a branded partnership post and the brand can promote it as an ad and so forth. Lastly, there's one other big piece of news that I want to talk about. Not too long ago, I mentioned how analytics for Reels and Instagram Lives would be available, but at that time it was only for people with creator accounts. Now, Instagram is saying it will give brands access to these insights from Reels and Live videos that they are tagged in. This is a very interesting concept. I'm going to need more details on this, but if I'm reading this correctly, if you tag a brand, even if you don't have a branded partnership, they can see the analytics for what you tagged them in. I'll give you an example. I filmed a video back in March of myself climbing in my sink and drinking a bottle of Jameson, and I tagged Jameson. Obviously, I don't have a branded partnership with Jameson at all, but can they now see the analytics for that video that I made? That's a really interesting concept. I'd love to know. I'll find out more details about that and report back. And now I have a request to make, but it's a bit of an unusual request. I've mentioned before on the show that I'm a product manager, meaning that I work on things like websites and apps and things like that. I am looking for a new product manager role. If you know someone who needs a product manager and you could make an introduction, or you personally are looking for a product manager for your own team, I would really appreciate you letting me know. You can find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media. Thanks so much for listening, and come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, strategy, tips, and more.